Hi everyone, Coach Heather here, and today I want to talk to you about change. The only constant, everything is always changing, shifting, moving. Do you know how you do in the face of change? Are you somebody that loves change, or are you somebody who resists change, or do you think you fall somewhere in the middle? Because this, like almost everything in life, or maybe everything, falls on a spectrum. There are people that maybe love change, innovation, risk taking, right? So they might be more open to seeking out change. And there are people who don't like change at all. Change is scary. They like things the way they like things, and that's what they know about themselves. And then there is the big in between, a spectrum of how we feel in relationship to change. And I think it's important to consider, where am I on this spectrum? How do I navigate change? And I'm bringing you this question today to have in your awareness because these are fast moving times. I am probably not the first person you've heard say this in the age of AI. Everybody's talking about change. Everybody's talking about this rapid pace of change we've never seen before. If you're in America, you might be exhausted about all the new information coming out all the time, right, from this administration. And it's exhausting for a reason. It assaults our nervous system because as humans, we don't really naturally love change. Our amygdala, the fight flight system that determines whether we are safe or not safe very, very quickly, and it's designed that way for a reason, for our survival, doesn't really like change. It likes what's familiar because in the familiar, it knows you have stayed alive up until now with these certain conditions in this environment. We know how to navigate this. This is why sometimes human beings tend to stay in environments that maybe are not the best for them, but we stay because it's familiar. It's something we know how to survive, and the unknown can be more terrifying for our amygdala and therefore ourselves because we don't know for sure that we won't die if we try something new. Now, in some cases, this might sound ridiculous, right? If we try a new routine or a new type of toothpaste or something, we're not going to die. But our threat detector doesn't know that in modern day scenarios. It doesn't know that. What it knows is you're asking me to change, and I like to keep you alive. And to do that, I like the familiar environment. So, I'm painting all this picture to have you think about, how do you do in relationship to change, and how are you really doing right now? It's very important that we build a habit as human beings to really check in with ourselves and know, how am I doing in the midst of it all? And I was reminded of this the other day by one of my amazing coaching clients. I learn as much from my clients as they learn from me. It's a symbiotic, beneficial relationship. Because my client was sharing, I had to press pause because there's so much big change happening in my life right now. I realized I needed a time out to catch up with myself. And I acknowledged this client, like, that was a brilliant awareness because we need time to catch up with the rate of change, to catch up with ourselves and with our lives. It's okay to say, I need a time out for my system and for myself to metabolize all of this rapid change that's been coming at me. And in our modern day lives, this could look like I'm just going to say it. Maybe leaving your devices at home and going for a walk in nature with no technology. I dare you. It's a really good reset and way for your system to be integrating. How am I really doing? And catch up with yourself. So that's my question for you right now in this moment, in this video. I hope it's helpful. Consider, who are you in relationship to change on the spectrum? Resist change, chase and seek out change, or somewhere in the middle? And in this moment in time, what do you need? Because rapid change is happening all the time. Have you taken the time to pause, check in, and catch up with all the change that is happening? If you haven't, now is a good time to schedule a timeout. Take a pause and allow yourself to catch up. Don't worry, the changes will still be coming and you will be able to integrate more tomorrow, but you will do better if you listen within, pause, and give yourself time and space to catch up to the change. Acknowledge your growth, acknowledge the shifts. Let yourself do it in small doses. And then you'll be ready to take on the next phase of change. So that's my invitation. I hope this speaks to you. Let me know. And if you need support, you can reach out for a coaching call customized to your situation. In this time of change, I would love to support you. The link is below the video to schedule some time on my calendar. And until then, I'm cheering you on.